What's up, guys? We are at the track with the NSX here. We're out here at Streetcar Takeover for the roll racing, and they actually just called us up for qualifying, so we're gonna go ahead and put this thing in line and see what it does first round. We're actually not too sure where the boost controller is set right now, because last time we had it out, it was really spiced up, and we did take it down the road, but since the car was spinning a lot and we didn't really have enough room to get a feel for it, we're not too sure where the boost is gonna be. So we don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot and qualify way too fast and be with the big dog. We want to try to keep it somewhere where this car will be competitive and good. And there's also a much tighter breakout for Streetcar Takeover. The other roll race events we run, number one qualifier for the class usually has a 10-mile-an-hour window. So say you qualified with 160 miles an hour for your grouping, you can go up to 170 mile an hour in that same grouping without going too fast. Here, you only get 1 mile an hour difference. So they're trying to eliminate any sandbaggers. So they want you to go out there and make all out run passes. And then if you try to turn your car up later and sandbag in your class and you go 1 mile an hour faster than the top guy in your class, then you're gonna be disqualified. So you kinda gotta play it smart here. They're gonna split up the roll racing into 4 different classes, but we're just gonna go out there, see where it's at. We're hoping it's tamed down a little bit right now, because I don't wanna go out there and just put up like 170 plus. I really never plan on the NSX going over 170, so I'd like to keep it somewhere in the 160 range. Even if we do that the whole event, I would be plenty happy with that, because you guys got to keep in mind this has parachute, and it's starting to go really fast. So we need to keep her tamed down and just try to have a good time out here. But we're gonna put it in line and see what it does. All right, guys. Looks like first round we are going up against a 5.0 Mustang. Let me get the gloves on here. About to take down a Mustang in the NSX. All right, here we go.
Spicy. I can't see a time up there, but we'll go back and look at the data log, see what it did, and make some changes.
Down because I didn't see him next to me, but he caught right back up. He actually got out on us a little bit, but we reeled him down, no problem. See how fast we went. We were getting pretty deep into 4th gear though. I made a let off just a touch at the end there, but shouldn't have been too bad. Thank you. Oh yeah, guys, not bad at all. 148 on the first hit against that Mustang. Not bad at all. Yeah, so I went 150 basically.
Is that what it was?
148.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't on the scoreboard, and I didn't hear him say it, so.
That means we went the right way with the boost controller.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's decent. I guess we'll see where it stacks us.
Yeah, but we still get a second round of qualifying and possibly a third.
Yeah. So I don't know how many cars that we're gonna have in a class, so I don't even know if they're gonna split it. Maybe split it. There's no way we have enough cars for 4. There's like 6 cars in line, but all right.
No, they said 70 cars showed up for roll racing, and they're gonna split it into 4 groups. So they have more people winning.
Okay. Well, as long as we can stay right there, then we can turn it up just a smidge. Qualify top of our group.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of want it to go like 160. We'll see where everyone else ends up.
They said they're gonna stack it after this round of qualifying.
There's a super out here we got to line up against, so
we'll turn it up. All of it.
Cleater's getting ready to make a rip in the Rat Rod Supra for his first qualifier. See where he's at. He was calling me a sandbagger. Unbelievable. Calling me a sandbagger.
Alright, my sandbag was pretty bad. Well, yours was about 30 mile an hour off what you can go, and mine was
it's
too.
Like 25, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna run again and not sandbag that much, but I don't want to be in your class, bro. You got a sequential.
What are you scared of, dude? It's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I know, but you got a sequential, and if I had a V8, I'd feel a lot better about it, but I don't.
Yeah, you might end up against a V12 freaking
I
DC2
know,
Audi, you know? And
Those
you're worried
don't
about
work.
me?
Those don't work.
And you're worried about me?
It's honestly, it's the guys who are dialed in racing like you, and I'm like, I know he's gonna make a perfect run. I could beat a Lambo or an R8. What's the group, like, what's the breakout gonna be, I wonder?
You only get 1 mile an hour breakout of whatever you...
Oh, you do?
Whoever number 1 qualifier for that class is, you only get 1 mile an hour over, so...
Yeah, I don't.
It's
kind
kinda
of
risky to sandbag.
Yeah, I want to be. All right, I might just send her down through there then.
I was debating the same if we should turn ours up, but I was like, you know...
Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna send it.
I'll
all
bump
the
her
way
up a little
through,
bit.
dude. I'm just forget the sandbag.
Don't worry about me, Wyatt. I'm just turning her up a couple more clicks.
I'm gonna need that computer back, all right? Give it over.
Well, we're about to go up for round 2 qualifying, and our boy Cletus is here with the Rat Rod Supra, and
We're gonna line them up, aren't we?
yep. And he did not want to do it at first. He's like, get out of here, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll leave. And he's like, no, come back. We're sending it. Go get that thing. I'm like, all right. So we got to put her.
So joke's on them. They're about to bull shoot themselves in the foot.
You got
and
the-
put themselves both in the big dog class.
Yeah,
so
really?
This is not a good strategy for either of us because he pulled his He's like, I got to pull my laptop out and check a couple things. So he's
So do
turning
we.
it up.
That's
So we're
crazy.
going to turn it up. So not the move for strategic placement, but
Do it
No.
for the content, baby.
do it for the YouTubes. We're going up against the Rat Rod Super here. But I'm not going to put it on kill like it was, but just spice it up.
Yeah. Well, see what it does.
Hit that plus button.
Well, we've been here all day and
I was
figured
gonna say, they could probably hear from the camera right
figured
now.
we give you an update, but we have been on hold because it has been a very windy day and there's been a ton of dust blowing on the track. Visibility's bad down there, and obviously they don't want 200-mile-an-hour cars getting squirrely. So they put it on a hold. We were getting ready to go up against Cleater in the Rat Rod Supra, but he's a busy dude. He had to get out of here, so we're kind of sticking it out here and seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
But we've been here all day for one run.
Literally been 5 hours.
Hey, at least we
a
beat
car's
one
gone
Mustang
down.
today.
Right.
We're gonna hang out here for a little bit longer. It sounds like they're cleaning the track off and the wind has gotten better and it's supposed to be better throughout the rest of the night. And if we can keep on going, then we're gonna stay in it and see what we can do. And we went ahead and turned the NSX back down. We spiced it up a little bit for the Supra, but since we're actually sitting in a really good qualifying position, we're gonna tame it back down and go from there, see if we can win this thing. All right, guys, they got the track all cleaned off. The wind has died down enough for us to start racing once again. Got the NSX in line. We're letting her warm up, and we're gonna do our second qualifier. Remember, guys, we're not going all out. I'm not trying to go as fast as we have in the past with this thing, especially since we are sitting in a really good qualifying group. Right now, we are in the second fastest class, and we're almost #1 qualifier for the second class, which is really good because if we were in the fastest class, those guys are going like 190 plus, so we wouldn't have a chance even with this thing on kill. So we're trying to stay down in that second class and just qualify hopefully somewhere in there.
All right, guys, we're making our qualifier number 2 with the NSX here. Right as we got some more weather rolling in, so hopefully we can get this going and get this over with.
Looks like we might be doing a solo run here. We were last in line, so we are all by ourselves for this one, for our number 2 qualifier. All right, good to go.
Not bad, 147, I think. 147. That should keep us right about where we're at as long as our field did not speed up substantially on this Q2. We'll look at the brackets and see what it does.
All right, guys, they just posted the second qualifying ladder here. We are in Extreme Street. Went a little slower than we wanted, but this is the one we wanted to be in. Number one qualifier went 161.7, so that means the breakout is going to be 163, which is exactly where we want the NSX to be, not going crazy fast like up with these guys. Look at that 188. So it looks like we actually only have 5 guys because the way they sectioned this out, they try to get, you know, some more fair classes here. So one person's gonna get a bye. We're gonna draw trips to see who we race out of these 4 other guys here, and we will go from there. So that means we definitely need to turn the NSX up just a little bit, get it up into the 160s again, and try our best, see what we can do. I got a 1.
All right, pairs of 1s.
1.
And you? Green. He's green.
Good lane choice.
All right, Kyle, what lane do you want?
Left lane.
Left lane.
Which one are you in?
Right here. Corvette.
Hey, look at the shark mouth you got on that thing.
Sick.
Kind of cool.
You're in the right lane. So you guys are the first pair. You got a 2.
First pair. All right. I'm Robert.
Robert, nice to meet you.
I like the cheese.
Yeah, I mean,
David.
everybody loves it.
What lane?
I play a lot of what did you qualify for?
150.
Oh, okay, we're right there. 148 and a half.
We spiced her up a little.
Yeah. I think everybody did.
We're allowed to go 163. That's our limit. Yeah. So you know.
Perfect. Cool, guys. Good luck.
Yes. Cool. NSX versus Corvette. Oh, he's on some Hoosiers too. Yeah, good luck to you too.
Sweet.
See what we
First
can do.
pairing.
I was worried we were gonna get this guy. Look at that pair.
Right. Pretty
If
sick,
anyone
though.
has more in it, it's that guy. Look at that thing.
I mean, they could say the same about us.
True. So, yeah, we're gonna get
Sneaky.
go ahead and get up in line, race this Corvette, and hopefully we can take him and move on. All right, guys, here we go. First elimination passed against the Corvette. See if we can take him out. To break out. To be fair, I think I had more in it, but I just do not want to accidentally go over 163. So we took out the Corvette, but we do have a slight issue. After I pulled off the track and got my time slip, I got an overheating warning, and it seems like the same issue we had last time we were out here is coming back. And we're starting to lose prime in our cooling system. Must have got another air bubble in there.
Yep. That's why I absolutely hate cars with front mount radiators.
Yeah, we're starting to think it could possibly be a head gasket issue because we saw this issue last time when we were really leaning on it, which would make sense if it's pushing air into the cooling system. But yeah, luckily there's still some water in there and it's not bad yet, but I don't know if it's gonna have enough to make more than one more pass. So we're letting it cool off here. We're gonna push it up to the lanes. Like I said, there's still water in there, but it's not doing a good enough job cooling the car during the pass, and it got up to like 225 degrees or something like that. So we're gonna try to push it up there, keep it cool, and as long as it's not too hot when I leave, I will send it and move on, because we only have to do hopefully 1, possibly 2 more races. I think there will be 1 more bye run because there's 3 cars left, and that'd be great if we could get the bye, let it cool off a little longer and putz it down the track, but there's a good chance we won't get the bye and we'll have to run it 2 more times if we win whoever we're up against next. So do what we can do, boys. But she is getting a little hot, but we got the tune pretty set. I think if I were to run it out, it would probably be right around that mid 160 mark. So we got the tune up pretty good. Like I said, that breakout's 163. As long as we keep it under there and beat the guy next to us, we're good to go. Nothing to see here, just pushing her up to the lanes.
Yeah, totally.
Got to keep this thing cool. Well, guys, we're up in line for the finals. It turns out the 5th car did not show up, so there's only 4. So we were in the semifinals the last time. But it looks like there might be a chance of rain coming, which freaking sucks. We're literally ready to go up right now. We are up against this black R8 right here. I mean, last time we got beat by a freaking R8, but they said there's some rain at the end of the track. Nothing has hit us too bad right here, so they're kind of on pause. So we'll see if we get our final race here against this Audi. But they might call it if the rain picks up. Hopefully it doesn't and we get to do this final race here. But last time we went out against a yellow R8, so maybe this time we can take them down if we get to run. All right, guys, here we go. We are in the finals against the R8. The NSX is cool. Let's see if we can take him down.
All right, guys, here we go. The final and extreme. Go, baby!
And the R8 is down.
157. Hell yeah, dude. Took home the dub. Nice. Let's go, baby.
Oh my gosh, that was such a close race. Woo! Let's freaking go, boys. We got the dub. I thought he might have had us, but dude, we went 157 and the Audi got on his brakes hard and went a 134 out the back. But look at this, he was 135 at the 8th mile, and he had the same idea. He was worried that he was gonna go too fast. He was a little out ahead of me, and he hit his brakes a little too hard, and we came around him. I honestly thought he beat us to the end, but it looks like we got the win. It's saying we got the win on our side. We didn't go faster than 163. I think we got it, boys. Let's freaking go. And it barely, like, I don't think the NSX could do one more pass. It got really hot by the end of that. So that couldn't have worked out better. So we'll go confirm that we got the dub at the tower. But hell yeah, boys, another dub in the NSX in the roll races. Look at that, dude. He was 72 miles an hour coming through the start there, and I was only going 64, which is still kind of fast for me. Yeah. I saw him start speeding up. I'm like, this dude's just
going
off.
For it, man.
But at the 8th mile, we were already more mile an hour than he was. But look, he went faster to the 8th than he did out the back.
That's wild.
So
he got on the brakes hard.
He's kicking himself right now.
Yeah.
Because, dude, we were moving, and he just got on the brakes too good. And we came around him right there at the end, boy.
Solid. Well, let's go up there, win our circle, get you some hardware.
All right. Oh, looks like we got some water back here.
Don't worry about that. Just leave it shut. Just go up there and get your trophy.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. We're good. We're winners over here. Taking down Mustangs, Corvettes, R8s.
All right, buddy. Keep your britches on.
Hey, it's not often we win, you know. We got to celebrate the wins on this channel. So, yeah, let's go get our prize. Just a little 4-banger, you know, taking out V12s, V10s.
That's you. He's going to get your picture, and it looks like he's going to get your picture.
Of course.
Got the lens cover on there, boss.
Yeah. I just got everything set up.
Not bad.
Extreme street roll. This thing has some meat to it.
One more of you. You blink.
Did I?
Yeah, it's bright as shit, so I mean, I understand.
Brighter than his future in racing.
That's fucking
You're talking to the roll race champion of the world over here. Well, guys, that's a wrap. We are getting out of here. Got the NSX all loaded up. We just beat the rain. I mean, look at this thing. It just started pouring right after we got done. So, luckily, we got the job done. We also got our $800 check here. And that is another dub for the roll races in the NSX. It definitely needs a head gasket.
Yep.
Push the
Started
wall.
pushing.
That's been the issue the whole time. So the last time we had it out, the head gasket was probably getting hurt. We topped the water back off, the issue went away, and since we were running lower boost levels today, we didn't see it come back as bad, but as we started to turn it up, then that issue started to come back. So it's probably about time the NSX gets a head gasket. We haven't even touched this thing since we got it from Stelly, other than fixing the transmission a couple times. The motor has been solid for the last like 2 years we've had this thing, so it's about time we take it apart, do a little maintenance, but got the job done. It was literally the last pass the NSX could have made, but we're going home with the trophy, boys. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll freaking see you later.